and gentlemen, welcome back to another amazing, awesome overview of course, yet again, another great giveaway. And we got this nice, big, fat girl behind me. Got to put her on a diet soon. She's got some wide hips, don't you think, Zach?
Wow.
I think Ava's laughing again. Behind me, I have a 2026 GMC Denali Duramax 3500 HD dually. So it's been a little bit since we've done a dually giveaway. I know we've been seeing the comments, some people are in there, when's the next dually, when's the next dually? Well, here you go. For December of this year, from December 2nd to Christmas Day, which is December 25th, you have a chance to win this 2026 Sherwood Green GMC Denali Duramax dually, and it is the ultimate. So we really went all out for this December giveaway. This truck itself, which I should grab the window sticker right now to show you guys. It's kind of appalling how much this truck costs. It's absolutely crazy. So the total price of this entire truck, bone stock, not how you see it right now, check that out, $105,000 out the door. So that's what you're paying, stock. It's actually crazy. So don't get me wrong, it is the fully loaded ultimate. It's a dually, it's a 3500, heavy duty. It's got all the, upgraded components, but still kind of crazy that it is that much from factory. So we went all out for this December giveaway for you guys. Bought the truck, put about 30 grand into it, and now you see it sitting pretty like this. So in this video, we're gonna go over the truck itself, all the stuff that we did to it, some cool factory features that it has. This is the ultimate, so there's some stuff to go over. On top of that, we'll talk about the giveaway timeline itself, which I just told you about. It is from December 2nd to Christmas Day. So as you might think, okay, it's just shy of a month, it really will fly by quick because a lot of things are going on during this month, so time will fly by fast before the end of the year. So make sure you enter before it is too late to win the truck and 40 grand on top. But we'll talk about the timeline, we'll talk about the scammers, the taxes, we'll talk about how to enter and all the great stuff you got to know for LGND 86 right here. So this is our 86 giveaway. That means if you are new here, that's our 86 one that we are now running live. That means 85 past giveaways are done, completed, awarded to winners. So that means that we have 85 strangers that have went to our website, placed an order, and changed their life forever. It's literally that simple for you to do the next, or be the next person that does that. Simply placing an order on our site and possibly winning a dream vehicle. And right now until Christmas Day, it's this beautiful truck right here. Without further ado, my name is Owen from LGND. Zach behind the camera today, wave hello. Thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, if you're not subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe, okay? It pays for you to subscribe because you will see every single giveaway overview upload. You'll see the winner vlogs to watch winners reveal or get their dream vehicle revealed to them for the first time ever, take ownership of it. They're great days, they're great vlogs to watch and see what could happen to you next. We have the launch videos, we have all the extra videos that we do on this channel. Subscribe because you never know what could happen. If you do see a video, enter after watching it, and then you're in one. Okay, so subscribe if you haven't already. And what else, Zach?
Like that.
Give it a fat like for me. So let's get to it. 2026, first ever 2026 vehicle that we're giving away. We were lucky enough to find one that is a 2026. So 2026 GMC Denali Duramax 3500 HD Ultimate. So we have it in the Onyx Black underneath this wrap. So this is a wrap if you didn't kind of guess that already. It's not a factory color, even though it looks like it could be. This is a Hexus wrap. It's called Sherwood Green. Now, for those that have followed us ever since LGND 31, you would know that that truck was also wrapped in Sherwood Green. And we fell in love with that color when we had it. This is actually now a discontinued wrap, fun fact. So it took us a little bit of time. Thank you to John, who did his due diligence and his research and found a shop that actually was sitting on a roll, or I think we needed two for this truck because it is a big truck. He got it. So thankfully, we got the wrap because we wanted to do it so bad again. And it's such a great wrap. So we're happy that we got it. It is a Hexus Sherwood Green wrap, vinyl wrap, of course, and it came out absolutely awesome. Almost every part on this truck is wrapped in Sherwood Green. There are only two components that are painted, the mirrors and also the headlights. So we'll go over all the stuff we did from front to back. So let's start on this front end here, Zach. So this was the ultimate, came with the Vader Chrome, but we didn't want to keep that look because we wanted to do the Sherwood Green and gloss black. So on this front grille, we did now all gloss black. We have our GMC front emblem with the surround piece in the Sherwood Green, the edges of the GMC letters in gloss black, and then the faces wrapped in the Sherwood Green. Before we move down, might as well talk about the snout up here on the hood. It's usually chrome and textured plastic, I want to say. This is now wrapped on the surround in Sherwood Green, and then this little piece that's usually chrome is now in gloss black. Front bumper, entirely wrapped. Our sensors are in gloss black. Our tow hook surrounds down here, part of it in gloss black, almost that inner piece in gloss black, and then the outer surround, that is now in Sherwood Green. And then you see that little lower valance. It's a tiny one. It's not like the Ford, it's not the big boy. This is just a little tiny valance, but that is wrapped in Sherwood Green. We have our fog light surrounds and our bezels over here. The surrounding piece is in gloss black, and this front center, almost rectangle, is wrapped in the Sherwood green. Moving up to our headlights very quickly. Can you see it? It's kind of bright. It's a bright LED. Can you see in there a little bit? So I could turn them off for a second just to.
It's kind of hard to
Yeah, let me, well, because I want to show them I'll show them the switchback feature too. So I'll turn the lights off for a second. They are bright white LEDs, but I want to show you how we color matched the headlight housings to the actual wrap itself. So you can see that there's some green going on in there with a little bit of gloss black. So we opened up these headlights, ripped them apart. They come all apart in a lot of components. Like those little pieces right there that are in green, those are all separate. So it's actually crazy when you actually look at these headlights all taken apart. It is a art form, and thank you to Elijah who does these now. He crushes it every single time. But you can see we open it up. We have the entire housing in the nice green to match. We have, you see those edge pieces right there in Sherwood green, but the connecting bar is in gloss black. So we added some separation, a little bit of contrast. We have the dual projector bulbs right there, but the lower one has the LGND etched on it, which is a nice little touch. I don't see anybody else doing that. And then over here on these side marker lights, these are actually 3D printed because these usually come amber, but we 3D printed a clear lens, so it's a white LED that shines through. It's not gonna do it until I turn the lights on, I don't think. Okay, there we go. So it's a white LED that shines through now because we did 3D print these nice lenses. It's no more orange, and those pieces right there are now also gloss black. And that was a little teaser of the switchback feature that this truck has and the startup sequence. So these are switchback from factory. It has a startup sequence with the bars that go like that, does that two blink, and then everything else goes with all the other white LED lighting. So those are the headlights. Want to show you guys that quick, so I'll turn the DRLs back on so they stay on with us the rest of the overview. Now moving down the right side of the truck, I want to talk about this section right here very quickly because this is, you know, some nice tiny details that other people don't do. All of the textured plastic we had on this truck is no more. We painted and smoothed that because you have to paint and smooth before you wrap over anything. That is just the name of the game, or else it won't stick, it won't adhere, it won't be good, okay? So all the fenders, all these pieces right here were painted and smooth and gloss black, and then wrapped over the sections that we wanted to wrap over. So this piece right here is entirely separate, as you could see. This piece is not, however. But what we did do is we wrapped up to the seam in the Sherwood green and left this part of it in gloss black and continued that all the way across every single fender that you'll see. But you could see why we did that on this front fender because it seamlessly goes all together up to the seam. So instead of wrapping the entire thing, we wrap up to the seam. I freaking love that. Now this 3500 badge, I lied to you guys. This is the third thing that is painted. This is not wrapped, this is painted, but it's such a tiny detail. Nonetheless, we have the backing in gloss black and this front plate with the 3500 in the Sherwood green. Now I will note, we do have a 3/4 inch bumper spacer on this, but you're gonna love it because guess what? You get full turn on this thing, all of it, every single inch of it. You could knock that wheel all the way to the max of the power steering. It's got everything. So I love that about this truck is that you don't have to worry about the stance of it to where you're only gonna get a turn and a quarter or turn and a half with some of our stanced out trucks, which don't get me wrong, it's not the biggest deal because you get used to it. But it is nice to know that if you are towing with this truck, because this truck is a towing machine, you're gonna have full turn, you're not gonna have to worry about anything. So it's pretty cool. Cool thing to note. So 3/4 inch bumper spacer. And like I just mentioned with the fenders, painted smooth gloss black, wrapped up to the seam. Our reflector was smoked out underneath and wrapped over, so no light shining through that whatsoever. Talk about some stuff up here before we talk about the wheels, tires, and suspension. But we have our side badges, the ultimate side badges. We painted them all in gloss black and then wrapped over this surrounding piece to give it that separation and contrast. LGND bolt antenna, let me loosen it up a little bit. Sometimes it could tighten up to where the LGND shows, but this time it does not. But these are available on the site. We have them in black and in polished. So many bolt antennas have gone on many people's vehicles. People love them. It takes away your disgusting long antenna. It's a nice 50 cal bullet, come all the way off. And it's very easy to install too. The bolt antenna comes with a lot of attachments depending on your vehicle, the specifications you need. But for the GMs, all you gotta do is just tighten it on. So it's pretty simple. But yeah, available on the site. We'll get you entered to win whatever giveaway is live. And if you do buy a bolt antenna between December 2nd and December 25th, you'll be getting entered to win this truck. We have our white LED cab lights, our white LED mirror lights. The mirrors do not come factory like this, so painted and smooth these mirrors. We have these painted like I mentioned. So what we did was we did some separation. So the actual arm piece that connects to the truck is in gloss black, but the big mirror part is now in Sherwood green. Top cap, gloss black, and that top cap actually wraps all the way around. And then this front piece right here, where the actual glass is, that is in the green to match. And quickly mentioning before we go on to wheels, tires, and suspension, we got some tinted windows you won't see through. Nobody will see your funny business. I don't know what you're into, but you'll be good. You're covered, okay? Moving down this way. So we have this truck sitting on a 4-inch Cognito lift kit that consists of your upper control arm right here, that spindle, which it's kind of hard to see the components because these wheels are freaking massive. So our upper control arm is in the spring moss, Cognito faceplate in the polar white. The bracket itself is in polar white, but this massive, I guess I don't even really know what you call that, but that is in spring moss, part of the reservoir mount. We have the Fox 2.0 shocks back there, OEM sway bar in the spring moss. We have our torsion bars over there in the polar white. Some other drop bracket stuff over there in the spring moss. And then up here, Zach, just show them quickly, we have our Cognito cross member up in the front. We have the front and rear. The rear is not pretty though, it's tucked back there, but we have the front one with the Cognito faceplate in polar white and the rock light shining perfectly on it, because we do have 16 LGND rock lights on this truck, 2 in each wheel well, and the rest are placed down the center. And Elijah has been placing them in nice places because we have those nice magnetic mount brackets, which are also available on the site. Allows you to place it slightly different places instead of having to drill it and lock it into one spot. So those are available on the site with the rock lights, which is pretty cool. But yeah, 4-inch Cognito lift kit, so it lifts it up a good amount. It allows us now with this slight bumper trim and the bumper spacer to now have the full turning with these massive 26-inch American Force wheels and 37-inch tires. So these are 26-inch American Force N19 torsion wheels. They're in black and milled. They have the massive center cap. They are dually wheels. They got the covers for the 10 lug because we did have to do an 8 to 10 lug adapter on the rear and I do believe the front. And it did give that little poke, so it's almost like a 2-in-1. The adapter is also acting more as a spacer too. But nonetheless, we have the 26-inch American Force wheels, and then we have 37 by 13.5 R26 Venom Power tires. These things are massive. And let me tell you, these are hard to mount. Oof. Dually wheels are not fun to mount, I will say that. 26-inch wheels, 37-inch tires. They ride great, they ride smooth. We took this for the first road test and we're like, actually surprised at how smooth this truck is. Moving back a little bit more, we have our Legends Auto Parts Low Pro mud flaps. Those are wrapped in the Sherwood green. So instead of it being all the way down here, it's up here, allows for more turning, looks very good, available on legendsautoparts.com. Moving back this way, we have our LGND reflective door sticker. All the window trim is wrapped in gloss black. And then these bright bad boys that have been blinding me for the past minute. So these are custom handles that are also available on legendsautoparts.com. So they are handles that are taken off. You CNC out this little strip right here, put the LED in there, and then all of a sudden you got a nice LED strip. Now you have two options too. You could run it full white LED the whole time, or you put switchbacks in it, and that way it ambers when you signal, which is super cool. Goes with your mirrors, your headlights, and your taillights. So pretty cool. Custom, legendsautoparts.com. Pretty cool. All we did really with the step, this is an OEM step, so it came with the truck, which is cool because it does have the LED strip built in. I know some aftermarket steps do have the LED strips, but these come factory with the LED strips in them. They're super nice, super convenient. We didn't touch the top of it, so it is how it comes from factory. But we did touch the edge, which is usually chrome, and that is now wrapped in Sherwood green. All right, not too much more else to go over, guys. We have our side bed steps painted in gloss black entirely. We smoked out our bed marker lights. There are 2 on each side of the hips because these hips are massive. Our fenders, again, the same thing that we did up front. Don't mind the dirtiness. I did go in a spot that was a little dirty, a little muddy. Okay, we're gonna get it cleaned up. Just didn't have time. We have our factory mud flaps that we wrapped in the Sherwood green. Now back here, you can see the 2 wheels together. These are massive, so the rears are very concave, as you can tell, but still 26s with the 37-inch tires, and they look freaking sick. And then moving back here, we got our tinted and bordered taillights. Pretty simple, pretty standard. Fully debadged tailgate, no more GMC letters. We have our tailgate buttons. The surround is in gloss black. The entire rear bumper is wrapped with the texture plastic, now in gloss black, painted in gloss black. We have our powder coated hitch in polar white. And then we have our 2-tone mag high-tech diff cover with the moss green and also the white fins. and that rock light sitting perfectly to shine it up at nighttime, and it looks awesome. Now, I think the last thing I gotta mention is our backflip bed cover. MX4 backflip bed cover. We will be putting these on pretty much every single truck. These are the best ones you could get. I was literally standing on this like an hour ago. It could hold 400 pounds on top of it. Obviously don't push it too much, but it could, just to say how much of a durable backflip bed cover this is. And it also flips so seamlessly and so nicely. So that's also my favorite part about it, just like that. And then once you're done, you clip it into place, and just like that, you're good. So now I wanna say that is pretty much everything that we have done to the truck. Yeah, all the good fancy stuff. I will show you this feature very quickly. So we have a bedline bed. You have the gooseneck hookup in there, but you also have the split tailgate. And if you know the Ultimates, you know they come with the kicker speaker. So this does have the kicker speaker in the back. Hook it up through Bluetooth, play whatever music you want to play. I mean, get creative where you could use this thing on the job site to get your workers working, at the tailgate to get people going, do it in the backyard parties, do it when you're just hanging out at the beach with your girl, whenever. It's literally so convenient that it's already built into your truck, and it also is acting as the step. So if you have this bed cover flipped over at least one, you have the handle. Oh, this is new to me. Maybe it doesn't have a handle. Okay, never mind, it doesn't have a handle. Maybe because it's a dually, it's so much wider over there. I'm actually shocked that they haven't put that in. Scratch that, I got so used to a handle being there, but maybe on the 26s or the dualies in general, they don't have the handle, but it still acts as a step. Yeah, I mean, this is only the second time we're doing a GMC dually. First time, I think it was a 2021 or 2022. But yeah, this is a 2026, brand spanking new. They've changed some things. So yeah, that's that. Okay, and the tailgate just connects just like so, all back together. 6.6 liter Duramax. It has under 100 miles on it as I am speaking. Actually, we did roller, so maybe it's got like 110 on it now, but still pretty good. It's 110 miles on the dash right now. By the time somebody wins it, takes ownership of the keys, it's definitely probably gonna have under 500 miles on it, meaning you have a factory warranty intact, meaning you're getting a brand spanking new truck, and you get that with the 40 grand on top for taxes and fees. So that is the truck, that's the stuff we did, that's the exterior look. I say let's hop inside and go over the ultimate interior, because there's a lot of cool stuff in there too. Okay, it was 106 miles. So just over 100 miles on the dash. So brand new truck. But yeah, Ultimate Interiors, they are known for the brown leather. This is the only trim package that comes with the brown leather, the nice white piping, the nice stitching, the nice topography on the seats. With the topography, fun fact, is topography of Mount Denali. And the Ultimate plaque, as you see there, it's got coordinates, and that is the coordinates of Mount Denali as well. You can see some more topography and some etching going on the wood grain trim on that nice compartment there. And even on the door cards as well, with the brown leather, the nice stitching, the wood grain trim, it's all over the place. Yeah, fully loaded Ultimate, the Ultimates reign king with a suede headliner, which only comes in the Ultimates. They have the massaging seats, which only comes in the Ultimates, all the Ultimate badging. That's great. With everything turned on accessory-wise, you have a 13.4-inch touchscreen display, horizontal touchscreen, which is honestly my favorite. This is my favorite truck and my favorite interior ever. But they have the 13.4-inch touchscreen display, infotainment screen with the phone hookup. You have all of your camera views, which is so sick, as I always show you guys. Hook up your hitch, check out your front end view. These are your mirror lights, or your mirror cameras, I'm sorry. You got your bed view as well. A great feature with all the cameras. You have the Google Assistant, you have your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. This is all wireless too, which is great. You have your trailering controls if you're trailering. You got your My GMC app to hook up your phone to your truck, and you can control it from your phone, which is sweet. But yeah, great display, super responsive. I love this display so much. And then moving over to the left a little bit, you have your digital gauge cluster. As you can see, the 106 miles on the dash, but all digital, which is great. You have the option of a heads-up display as well, which I don't have on, but maybe I could turn it on. Probably won't turn on until the truck's on, but a heads-up display is an option through these three buttons right over here. You got the nice soft touch leather with the nice white stitching. A Bose sound system, bumps, so well done. You got all your climate controls here, heated, ventilated, and massaging with the click of the button on the side of your seat. You're gonna see it pop up. You got your roll, your need, your wave, your relief, your glide. Both front passengers get that. Not for the back, that's right though. So massaging seats, heated, ventilated. You got your exhaust brake, your lane assist, your parking assist, your tailgate drop, hazards, traction control, And I've actually never seen this button before. Have you seen that button before? Does that drop all the windows? Really?
That's what
That's what it looks like, huh? Let me try that. I've never seen this. Wow, that's cool. What, I wonder, huh? Can you put them back up? No. No, it doesn't. Interesting. Wow. I wonder what that, yo, it's so hot in here. I got you. So that's cool, all right. Yeah, so that's neat. So we've learned 2 new things today. All right, so we have this nice big button that drops all 4 of your windows at the same time. Nice big cubby down here, USB and USB-C port right here. A little cubby, a smaller cubby, 2 cup holders, wireless charging, trailer controls, your nice armrest with the brown leather and ultimate plaque. And then with the button click, you have a ton of storage with this nice tray that has 3 sections to it. You got your plug, USB and another USB-C port, and then a compartment that could fit a lot of candy. So that's that, 2 cup holders right here. I'll turn on the truck very quickly because I want to show you guys the digital rear view, which is always a nice feature to show you. So it is a full HD camera, and if you don't want it on, you can flick it off and it's a full normal rear view. But you can adjust a bunch of things in here too. Your brightness, your distance, and your pitch. So pretty cool. That's the only reason I was gonna start the truck. You have the memory seats as well, but there's a lot of other stuff you can learn, like more in-depth on like GMC's website or something like that. But last thing I'll show you, there's a storage under here and storage under here. All right, okay, the top and the back, see what we're working with back there quickly. So back here, I was gonna wait to show you back here because this is where you really see it. We have a 1200 RGB Starlit headliner, part of the suede headliner. So this is custom, you cannot get this from factory. It takes a lot to do this, honestly. You gotta take the whole front windshield off, you gotta get the headliner out, and then you have to poke 1200 individual holes for these fiber optic stars. And then you gotta run all the wiring down one side, one panel. So yeah, it's not the easiest thing to do a Starlit headliner, but we like to do them. An app on your phone called Bandland X will control this, and it's very easy to control it. What are we thinking? We'll do, you can do some crazy stuff. So it has dynamic modes too, which like will bounce between colors. You could also just do a solid color, which I prefer. We'll do green to match the truck, but pretty cool. So all operational from an app on your phone. And then the rest of the truck itself from factory, you got your heated seats in the back, your air vents, another USB and USB-C port combo. The nice back of the seats are nice leather with the topography on the back pouches. And then you got the nice comfortable seats. You got the headroom, the extended headroom right there. Obviously you just need this for the sunroof itself. And then you got the back seat storage. Hide whatever you gotta hide back there. So yeah, fully loaded Ultimate, everybody. So again, we went all out for you guys. This is not just the jet black, this is the fully loaded Ultimate. It's got the massaging seats, suede headliner, we spiced it up. It's got everything, literally everything, and a button that drops all 4 windows. I think that would make me enter. Either way, let's hop to the front. Let's talk more about the giveaway. Let's get you guys on your way to entering to win. All right, so to reiterate, we have the giveaway live from December 2nd to December 25th, Christmas Day. That is the only entry window ever possible to win the truck exactly behind me. 2026 Sherwood Green GMC Denali Duramax Ultimate Dually and 40 grand on top. Once the giveaway deadline comes at midnight, this will not be ran again, okay? It will be over. All the data gets sent to our sweepstakes administrator, American Sweepstakes. They conduct the drawing, we get the grand prize winner. We contact that winner, get them out to Connecticut on this very platform for the first time to see it, and that's it. You will never have another chance to win this exact truck. So entry window from December 2nd to December 25th. That is the window of opportunity right there to win the keys to the truck, the title, and also 40 grand on top. So 40 grand is intended for the tax liability that you will have come 2026. So you're winning this truck at the end of 2025. You will have to be paying the taxes on your 2025 return and early of 2026. So what that's gonna look like is you're gonna have an ARV of the entire approximate retail value go on your income for 2025. I do not know the exact number off the top of my head, but it's probably right around 130 to 140 on this vehicle giveaway itself because it is a vehicle value and the cash on top put together. You're gonna be paying taxes on that value that's added to your income. So that's why we give you the 40 grand to help offset the tax liability that you have. okay? So 40 grand is intended for the tax reasons. Could you do whatever you want to do with it when you get it? Absolutely. But I would not suggest going to blow the money and then you're screwed when tax season comes around and then you're forced to sell the truck, which I get. If you want to sell the truck from the get-go, sure, then you're going to end up with a lot more money in your pocket. But if you are really intending to keep the truck and want to enjoy it, then don't be stupid with the money, okay? Put it away. You have tax season rolling around very soon, so just be cautious that is why we give you the money. And that is why you should look out for other giveaways that give you money. That's what you should be doing with it, okay? So tax liability, that is the 40K on top with the truck, the keys, the title, and to get the life-changing experience in Connecticut. But I do want to talk more about how to enter first before I get to all that fun stuff afterwards. So if you're watching this and you have never entered with us before, we have 3 ways that you can enter to win. First one is the most simple and the most straightforward one, and that is to simply go shop with us on our site. We are a product-based business. We have a ton of awesome stuff such as t-shirts like this. Zach's got a cool hoodie on. We got hats, we got detailing products, we got mystery boxes. We got a ton of great stuff on the site that once you pick up something, you'll be automatically entered to win. I mean, something down to a jet tag like this, available on our site. And we've had past winners buy a single hat and win. We've had past winners buy air fresheners and win. That was still one of the craziest ones to me. Austin Wunderlich. He bought air fresheners at 1 a.m. and he won a GMC Denali Duramax Ultimate. Anything from jet tags to air fresheners to detailing products to t-shirts to mystery boxes. Once you grab something, you'll be automatically entered to win. Okay, so that's entry method number 1. Entry method number 2 is to become a member. So our membership offers automatic entries into every giveaway that we run. And we have a whole members tab that explains it in depth so you could really read it out for yourself. I made a video about that too, explaining all the benefits of the membership. But the main gist is that you get automatically entered into every giveaway, so you don't have to go enter physically. Once you wake up the next day, you're automatically entered when a new giveaway is live. So for all members that are watching this, you're automatically entered. They're already in it. On top of that, our membership also offers a dream build giveaway where if you were to win, you get to build a dream vehicle of your choice with a budget. You get to pick the vehicle, modifications you want to do. We get to build it for you and then hand you the keys. Now we are 3 winners down. We will be getting more in the future. So as a member, you get that awesome perk on top of the automatic entries and everything else. So again, members tab on our site, that is entry method number 2. And entry method number 3, if you don't have money to spare, don't you worry. You can enter for free. It is in our official rules. Just scroll down a little bit. You should see the free entry method and just do what it says. So that's your 3 options. Buy a product, become a member, or enter for free. All right, if you were to win, if you were to get drawn as the potential winner, because it always goes like this, potential winner, when you get drawn, you're still a potential until you get verified from our sweepstakes administrator, American Sweepstakes, because we do not reach out first. We let them do it because we want you to get verified before we get all, hyped up and excited that you won, because there has been occasions where people were not actually eligible to win, but they did enter and they got drawn. So how it works is you have to enter, obviously, in order to be drawn as a grand prize winner. So once the giveaway ends, we have a little period where they have to run the draw and get all the free entry methods in. And then once they calculate all of those entries, get a potential winner, they then reach out to that potential winner. Now, I did make a whole video about this, but that potential winner has to get verified. So you have to verify that you're 18 years of age or older, you have a valid driver's license, and you are a valid US or Canadian citizen. Now, I want you to hear that out through the overview, because if you don't go watch that other video, you might not understand that you have to have those 2 requirements in order to win. So please only enter if you are 18 years of age or older, you have a valid driver's license, and you're a valid US or Canadian citizen, excluding Quebec, because Quebec is not eligible to enter, and excluding Hawaii and Alaska, because you guys are disconnected from the actual lower 48. So everybody else that's not included in those 2 states and also Quebec, you are eligible to enter. Just make sure you're 18 years of age or older and have a valid driver's license and valid US or Canadian citizen, okay? Now, I did make a full deeper breakdown about how the giveaways work, how the back end drawing works, so go watch that. I'll link it right here, and it's always in the description right below. But that is how the giveaway actually works. So now I just wanted to say that because I want to make sure people are entering knowing that they could win, okay? Because I don't want it to go to a point where you enter, you get drawn, and then you can't actually take the grand prize. Because I have seen a lot of comments on that video like, what if I don't have this, or what if I don't have that? If you don't have one of the 3 requirements, you cannot win, unfortunately, okay? There's no exceptions. From that point, so just watch out for American Sweepstakes to reach out. Grand prize winner from them, that's when we go on Instagram Live and announce you to the world. I get to call you for the first time and officially congratulate you. And then we pick a day that works for you to get out to Connecticut, do the whole winter day, everything, the whole shebang, vlog the whole thing, put it on YouTube. But at the end of that day, you're gonna be driving this thing home. This big dually, 3500 HD with 40 grand and whoever you bring to Connecticut with you. So that's pretty exciting. The whole experience is not just winning the truck, it's having the whole life-changing day with us. We get to meet you, get to know you, get to do a road trip home. And then after that point, you do what you want with the truck. It's pretty awesome. So that is LGND 86. In that video, I also talk about scammers, but I'll say very quickly, just watch out. Scammers are still out there and they are popping up still every day. They have fake accounts that they make that have names that are LGND Supply Mark or LGND Supply Coco or LGND Supply ... Co. It's like they're just putting these random, characters in there to just make an account that looks similar to ours with our profile picture. And then they go and post, for a day of like 12 or 15 posts from our Instagram. And then next thing you know, they're reaching out to you through DM and saying, hey, guess what you won? Now you got to pay us this amount of money to retrieve the prize. That's not us, okay? That is not us. That's not how it works. We do not ask for money to retrieve the prize, nor do we reach out through DM. American Sweepstakes will reach out first. They'll most likely email you first because a lot of times we did call first, but calls kind of don't go through as much nowadays because of scam calls and people just being weary of like, oh, who's calling me? I don't want to answer that. So look out in your inbox on your email, okay? But all of that info is in that video. So just watch out for scammers. They suck. They have scammed many people, many of our past customers. They have scammed past winners of ours as well. And it sucks to hear, but we can't do much more than just warn you about it. All right, so that's the scammers. Watch out. We talked about the taxes. We talked about how to enter. We talked about the timeline. We talked about the truck. The lights are off. It's telling me to stop. Okay, this is probably a long overview. Zach's getting tired. We got to get to work. So that is, it's really interesting to be on the other end because I used to be there and I used to be like, oh man, it's dragging on. But then
it's just this point when we're sitting here.
We're just standing. Yeah, maybe we could get a chair.
My back's like,
All right, I am abusing Zach in a way that's not intentional, but here we are. LGND 86 2026 GMC Denali Duramax Ultimate Dually in Sherwood green on some 26s, 37-inch tires, 4-inch lift, and it's the Ultimate, and you could win it with the keys right here, the title in your name, and 40 grand on top. So get yourself entered to win between December 2nd and December 25th. That is the giveaway timeline. So hope you guys love the look of it. It's a nice Christmas giveaway. It's a nice December theme giveaway. If you want the chance to take it home, one of our most expensive stock trucks that we've ever bought in the past year, go click the link right below, lgndsupplyco.com, because that is where you could change your life forever by becoming our next winner. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. Owen here from LGND, Zach behind the camera that's hurting a little bit. We'll see you guys next overview, next video. Enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your holiday, be safe, and I can't wait to see who takes home this truck behind me and 40 grand on top. All right guys, we'll see you next time. Peace out.